Hello and welcome. Um, so this is kind of going to be an introductory video to the series. I don't necessarily have a complete plan on what I'm doing. Mostly just going to be playing Minecraft. I want to play this world for a long period of time. I've always envied people who have a, you know, long-running single-player world. Obviously, I'm going to be running this on a server, but it's really just for kind of backing up the world purposes and just anything else that goes along with it, just to have it separated. Because I also might have other people join, or are welcome to join. So you might see them join from time to time. But the general idea and focus of this is going to be a Minecraft playthrough. Like to build, like to do redstone things. So yeah, this is a voiceover, if you can't tell, of footage that I had, and just filming after the fact. I've got a lot of footage to play through, so if I sound like I don't know what's going on, it's because at the moment I don't entirely know what's going on, because this was actually recorded a good bit ago, so there's that. Here I'm just kind of running through the beginning stages of, you know, a Minecraft world. That was the spawn. This world was like completely new from zero, and I'm just running around trying to find stuff and load up on stuff. I know that I can tell you because I know what happened, but I grabbed all this wheat, all this food. Actually came in handy because I spent a lot of this time to start here searching for a base, searching for an area, and then I actually settle down or start to settle down in an area and end up actually not staying there because I really wasn't happy with it. And then I had also asked other people, what do I actually want to do? And yeah, or not what do I want to do, where do I want to go, right, in the world? And the consensus was not where I was, so we'll see that later on. There's going to be a lot of clipping in this clip too, because I know that there's a good amount of me boating through the endless ocean, and really kind of not finding anywhere that I wanted to be. And this is going to serve as a nice little way of seeing things that I saw when this world first started. Yeah, that's going to die. I knew I couldn't pick that seed up when it's that young, that melon or pumpkin plant. So, but yeah, so I don't even remember what direction I went or necessarily how I went there, but I will go in a giant circle a long period of time, for a long period of time. So yeah. Yeah, I'll just check in here and there and voiceover as best I can. Not really accustomed to the talking through. I kind of have a target time per episode that I want to reach, and I kind of want to put out episodes as I feel that they're content filled. And if I don't get to that point, I just don't put out an episode, but that could be faster than not or slower than not. It all depends. Some people I know like to have a certain amount of content in their episodes before they actually publish them, and I don't want to say that I'm not that way, but I also have absolutely no idea. It's kind of just going to be however it goes. So, yeah, frog. I'm right-clicking on it, right? Because I'm used to modded. And sometimes you can pick up animals and they'll sit on your shoulder. So, I know that parrots do that in this, but, or at least in vanilla Minecraft, but yeah. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I will try to fast forward through some of the more menial travel portions of this, running through the land. And yeah, so we are coming here, and there's that little desert temple ruin thing that I didn't go in, it looks like. I'm not really sure why I didn't, because that would have been a perfect chance to get some loot, especially this early in the game. But here we are. And I see one of those trees off in the, right in front of us here. For the lush cave biome. Azalea trees, right? There we go. So I'm gonna grab this, and I think I could encounter quite a few of these along the trip, but for some reason I don't really collect them all, which is fine, or mark them in any way. I really need to start playing the game with some kind of notepad or something, because there are plenty of opportunities to write down where things were, and I didn't really do any of that, so I'm gonna have to go find these going forward in the future, and I do have a general idea of where some things are, like the what are they called? Like the ocean monuments. I do have a general idea where some of those are, because I did pass quite a few, and then I do know where some biomes are that are near me. Oh, I didn't even see that. I don't even remember passing this. I don't think I went in, or did I go in? Oh, I do go in. Oh, or not. Alright. I think I'm hunting around here, too, for a jungle sapling, which I never got, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, just collecting wood for the time being. Nothing too exciting. So, on to the next thing. So, I actually decided to cut here because it was just more of the same, so I cut out some of it. But this seems to be, at least when I start to get on the water, or I'm at least going to try and get out of this area. I obviously see that nether portal ruin off in the distance there. Probably going to hit that to get some stuff. They always have at least a chest or two, I believe. And some gold. So I will probably be interested in grabbing that. It's always nice early game loot. It's not too great though. I recognize that sword. I use it later on, and things don't go well. I do in fact suffer a bit with it because I don't know, maybe it made me overconfident, but it was a nice thing to get, but didn't work out the way I thought, because I don't even think it does that much damage. I think gold is only as good as stone, and it is sharpness 5, so it does base half a heart per level more, I believe. So 2.5 hearts. So what was it? It's only +9 or +10. So isn't that great? And I'm just taking shots here. Oh wow. I do remember that when I went through this, I did almost die quite a few times. Actually, I think I might have died at some point during my journey here. I don't know what I was doing there. Just staring at the blocks. Oh, creeper. Oh, and I lost my jump right as I was hopping by him. There's a lot of them in this, but that's usually how it goes. Lots and lots of creepers. So, grr. I feel I saw something. What is? I don't even know what I saw through there. All right, so we're at pretty much 1,000 is where this was. So, got some record of it. So there's jungle here, and then what's that separate? That biome in front of me. Is that a mangrove swamp? Was that what that was? I think that's what that was. Might want to make a mental note of that for later. I do end up getting some propagules later on if I haven't. I don't think I have gotten them already. For those trees to get the mangrove wood, but it's this guy. So, oh, I'm gonna use my sword time. Sword. Oh, yep, there it is, and got him. First achievement documented. Or I guess they're not achievements because this is an Xbox. It's, what are they, advancements now? So that could definitely be a goal. Get all the advancements. I know there's some really tough ones in there. and they keep adding them to the game. It would be nice to have a fully completed tree, at least before the game gets, you know, reinstalled on my computer or something. So, oh, skeleton. I probably want to... Is this... Oh, actually, I do remember this. Spoilers. Let's see how this plays out. All right. Goes for the bed. All right. Excellent move. Sweet dreams. Advancement made. All right. Coming up. Coming back. Oh, he's burning. Running. Charging. Going. Using tree for cover. Oh, he's in the water. Oh, don't have the sword out. Why don't I have the sword out? This is all around bad decision. Wow. Okay. Yep, that happened. That's pretty great. So, and the skeleton died in the sun. That's also great. Gotta go recollect myself. I guess it's really good that I went and put that bed down and slept and then left it there afterward, because I'm notorious for immediately picking it up after, but maybe I just had that inkling that I was gonna die. I probably did, to be honest with you, because skeletons suck, and I know armor, and this is hard. Yeah, maybe that should be said. It's not hardcore, but it is hard. I generally only play on hard, so I don't even think I ever play really on creative, unless I'm messing with stuff. So, or in modded. I play a lot of modded creative, because it's very useful to trial that before, or trial things in creative in modded to figure out how they work. So, oh. Alright, well, I wonder, is this when the journey begins? We shall see. Alright, so I did want to include at least a little bit of some of my finds along this, and one of those is going to be this nether portal ruin again in the ocean here. There's, I do pick up some items here that I will eventually end up using, which you're going to see in just a moment here. So, but yeah, I've always found it interesting how these little nether oases, how they spawn in the ocean. They're pretty recognizable, and they're pretty easy to loot too. So, especially being completely surrounded by water and being primarily black and red. So there's that. But yeah, yeah. So I just grabbed that stuff real quick and headed out, and just cut over here to me running through a field to a village that I found. I don't remember if I actually got anything that I cared about from this. I probably just looted all the chests and just grabbed some starter stuff. I know that I get a lot of bread overall from running around and like looting villages and breaking down the wheat bales. So that skeleton is a menace. They're always a menace. Oh, did I not take the... Am I going to take it? Oh, wow. I don't think I'm going to take it. I don't think... and in hindsight, I don't remember actually ever having a brewing station, so I guess I left that there. I decided that it wasn't worth it. So... Okay, so I leave that bed, and then I pick up the red bed. I wonder if I'm trying to keep my spawn point where it is. That's probably about right. Yes, so... Yeah, just picking that up. Gonna take it and move it along with me. Got these villagers here. Little kitties. So... And then the constant reliance on the F3. 1450 by 135. So, kind of as far out at this point as I was expecting. But I did kind of, when I was searching for everything, I don't think I talked about my methodology for it. But what I ended up doing was I was trying not to go further out than 2,000 or 2,500. I can't remember exactly. I believe it was 2,000, but I'd basically go to 2,000 on one direction and then go in the other direction, right?
And then that's just kind of how I ended up searching for a place to live. So yes, and then here's yet another village. These are really good to find, especially when you're starting out. But as I've been rewatching through this footage, I don't remember my reasoning why, or the consent, the reasoning why, or necessarily why I didn't take a lot of the stuff that I found here, because they're pretty rich. Maybe I was just thinking I was gonna find it later, but I don't. I feel I leave a lot of stuff here, and I don't know if I would say it impacts me later, because I really don't think I have any issues right now or in the future. But yeah, I do leave quite a few things behind. I don't need bells. I don't go try and find any of the stations or anything, but I do think that my goal here really was just only finding a place to live, and then maybe I was going to go find villages around it. So yeah. But yeah, that was another cut, and we're here at this little station, and I believe I get a map from it, which I don't do, and I think to this day I am holding, so maybe I should frame it and keep it forever, and then never go find it, but we'll see. So, the drowned. Yes, and then collecting the ever useful kale. I gotta make a kale farm or something at some point to take advantage of it more. I think it grows, or actually no, it might not burn. It might not burn. It might only be bamboo that burns. I don't know. I'm actually gonna try that. But yeah. And then we have another cut here to me making my way through this treacherous jungle. Don't know exactly what I'm looking for here, but we're gonna find out, aren't we? We're gonna find out together. Getting attacked by mobs constantly. Oh, I think I know. I see what I did there. I've filled my inventory. I think I included this clip because it's a clip of me finding cocoa beans. I think I'm trying to include because so I went through these clips and then I'm kind of going over it. This is future me, by the way. I'm kind of going over what clips I saved and voicing my reaction to them. So to a degree, and yeah. Just trying to include where I got all the materials that I eventually got. Alright, yeah, and then I finally find bamboo. So, at least pick up bamboo. I know I've passed several jungles, so. And then I'm going through the laborious task of trying to figure out what to give up, and I get rid of the rabbit meat. So, which makes sense. I don't think I ever live on rabbit meat. I don't think I've ever breeded a rabbit. Can you breed a rabbit even, actually? I'm gonna go feed it a carrot. I gotta write that down. Things to do. So. Well, and found another portal ruin. And it destroyed the bamboo forest, but that's fine. That's fine. Don't care about that too much. So, and then, yeah, I'm flabbergasted by the mending and the silk touch pick, but I don't think I ended up using them. Or they're sitting there, or they're destroyed, but they're not that great, because I don't even think it mines at iron level. I don't think gold does. I know it's the fastest mining tool, but I think it mines at stone level, so I can only mine, what is it, lapis, coal, and iron, right? I guess, and then copper, I guess technically too. But I don't believe I can get redstone. I don't believe I can get gold. I don't believe I can get diamond. Obviously can't get obsidian, so the speed boost isn't as useful. Well, I guess if I'm, power mining something, but then you could just go diamond or netherite with like a beacon. So I always never really understood the use for gold tools. So yes, and then out to the sea. And then I do believe I included that to click, yeah. Negative 700, negative 1700. Alright, gotta write that down. Alright, got it. Mostly, maybe. But yeah, that's probably just another thing of something that I want to find later, or at least come back to. But I imagine that there's a closer ocean. My eventual final base is going to actually be completely the opposite side of the world of this. I would say it's probably 3,000-4,000 blocks actually from that point. So, and then we're just here mulling over this, and I remember this area well because I chill here for a while and get some of my initial supplies. And just kind of making the rounds here, but I do think that I want to join here, but it's not actually where I end up making my base. So I think that my initial thoughts here were it was going to be a really cool area, right? Because I do like dark oak and kind of the mushroom thing, and then we got this open cavern thing and this open ravine, right? But it's very cool, but I don't think that it's quite what I'm looking for, right? If I was going to make a base in, you know, with a setup like this, right? Like I prefer like a truly open cavern, or maybe like some kind of like lagoon style thing, right? So where I was just looking right there was it's the actual spot where I'm gonna sit down and decide to make all my stuff. So yep, and then there's that lush cave biome below, or right there, obviously, and then it opens up into a big wide cavern, so which is nice because it's filled with goodies and other things that your Minecrafter will adore. So you know, especially this early in the game where everything matters. So but yeah, like I talked about, this is supposed to be a nice long-term world that I can build up and do projects in, and you know, as maybe Minecraft updates come out, I'll have a world to come into and try stuff, you know, and I don't have to restart from zero again, you know. So yeah, because a lot of what I see is eventually end up seeing everything, you know. Maybe I'll watch some other YouTubers or play some of this stuff myself, but then it's always like in between stuff, so, or in between playthroughs, so to speak, right? And sometimes they're modded, even though to be honest, I really haven't played a modded Minecraft playthrough in quite some time, at least through. I think I've started them, and yeah, so, but yeah, I'm just going to start dumping all my crap here, and this is going to be the base, at least my temporary starter base, for a little bit before I move to the area, which I'm going to build up and make it lovely and protect it and light it up and make it so that things can't eat my face. So yeah, but yeah, thanks for tuning in, and see you in the next one.